Well, howdy, folks. Gord King here with a bit more Red Dead Redemption. How y'all doing today? Hope you're well. I know I certainly am. And, yeah. I'm gonna play some of this here Western. More Western. Yeah, I'm just coming off having watched the second Beetlejuice movie. So that was something. I mean, it wasn't good, but it was. I watched it. It happened. So there's that. So, oh, calm down there, horsey. All right, let's hop on our steed here, and go talk to Mr. West Dickens. Mr. Dickens. Sweet booze.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. I met up with your friend, Seth.
Oh, Seth of the Dead. Yes, interesting fellow. You don't meet many men these days with the moral fortitude to cut straight to the chase like that, do you?
Thankfully not, Mr. West Dickens.
Yes, contemporary society is remarkably harsh on professional exhumers. But did you know
He's professional? I don't think he gets paid to do it, so I don't know if you could actually call him a professional.
Seth comes from that school of thought.
How very interesting. Look, you thought any more about our plan?
Ah, your plan, dear boy, your plan. I am merely the help, not mercifully the arbiter of wisdom.
Uh-oh.
You are, dear boy.
Marston's doing the Dutch thing. He's got a plan.
A man who sells lies and deceit to unwitting people. A man who, if he doesn't help me, I won't think twice about putting a bullet through his skull.
That's not very nice.
Mr. Marston, you have the exterior of a violent man, but the soul of an angel, and that is what I think I cherish most about you.
That's what I thought.
But before we can attend to your particular problems, we need some extra lubricant to oil the machinery of business. And
before we can attend to your particular problems, we need some extra lubricant.
That lubricant
it's like,
with which
whoa,
we concern ourselves
hold on there.
Is money.
Money? What are you talking about?
Oh, we need weapons. Armor plate for the wagon. Extra hands. And I need some danger money.
So, let's sell some more of these cures.
Sell cures? Around here? Do you want to see me lynched? Oh, no. The sport of kings. Racing, my friend. The sport of kings. A noble activity without reproach. Exactly.
Well, it used to be one without reproach. Then Peter started getting all pissy about the horses and whatnot.
But come, let's finish the loading and we'll discuss it as we drive. Now, sir, tooth gap, tooth breach.
All right. Meow.
Seth is an interesting fellow, is he not?
I wouldn't say interesting, more deeply disturbed. I can see why you two get along.
I see the good in everybody, John. It's a flaw of mine. I have a soft spot for life's flotsam and jetsam.
Connection with him, more like. You and Seth have a lot in common. You both rob people, for one. Mind you, at least he waits until they're dead.
Oh, my dear boy. Nobody is more critical of drinkers than a drunk who's mended his ways.
What are you talking
Did
about?
he just reference the critical drinker?
I've heard about you. You spent your life robbing people. It's a little inappropriate to be taking the moral high ground now.
I had the courtesy to put a gun in their face.
Whatever helps you sleep easily at night.
We stole from those who had too much. Tried to give to those who had too little.
A Robin Hood with spurs. Oh, romantic. You expect me to believe that, poppycock? Maybe I'll have the good fortune to be able to leave my nefarious life behind one day and work on the government's dime.
Don't talk about things you don't understand.
Dear, simmer down, my boy. You need to start appreciating your friends more. Folks around here don't see you as any different from Bill Williamson.
I didn't think I'd have to huckster snake oil and dig up the dead, that's all.
Take it from me, John. Collaboration is the key to success. I can help you. Seth can help you. It's business. Nothing more, nothing less. There's no need to make it quite so personal.
Suits me.
I'll check. Give it a second, see if there's any more dialogue. Doesn't look like there will be. Yeehaw, indeed, Boosh. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Uh-oh, looks like we're about to do a little Ben-Hur. I guess this one's mine. Nice. I think this scene needs some Tusken Raiders taking shots at you. And I win. This is just like pod racing. Alright. Do it cool. Stay on. Alright, everything's good so far. I would not be standing there. I'd be afraid someone would try to cut through and just like run me over. Alright, get through this stretch. Looks like we're close. Come on, come on, come on. That was easy.
Hell of a race, mister. I'll take care of this cart for Mr. West Dickens.
John, I suggest we beat a hasty retreat. Right, best remove ourselves from the stage before somebody decides they want their money back.
Fine by me.
Wasn't that fantastic? The cheers of the crowd, the thunder of the wheels.
The falling rocks, the homicidal maniac.
Oh, come on, John. Even a cold-hearted misanthrope like you must have found that just the tiniest bit exhilarating?
Not the friendliest bunch, are they?
They take the racing very seriously in these parts. And your participation was not entirely pre-approved.
That was clear.
Ah, sport, war, and heartache. The guilty pleasures of mankind since the dawn of time.
I'd get away from the men we just swindled before you start waxing too lyrical.
Yes, of course.
Oh wow, we get back a lot faster than it took to get there. Oh, or this might just be a separate town. I think it's just a separate town.
Well done, sir. Well done. Having you as a ringer has netted us a fine profit.
We seem to be wasting time, old man.
Oh, patience, my friend. The Trojan horse cannot run before it can walk, if you'll forgive the metaphor. Next, we need to procure some grand and overwhelming firepower. And for that, you need to contact an old friend of mine. Goes by the name of Irish.
Irish.
Yes, he's an interesting kind of fellow. He usually can be found in Armadillo or some other town around here on some bacchanalian revel or such.
Great. An alcoholic arms dealer.
What could be better?
Irish actually is pretty dang funny though, to be honest. Alright, so I could fame up to 200. Irish. He's Swedish. From Pakistan. Yeah. Alright. Let me hit that real quick. Sorry. So yeah, I just figure one thing I could bring up, you know, non-related to the game. I did just watch Beetlejuice right before I got on stream. I don't know if you've seen that or not, Boosh, but can't say I cared for it, like, at all. I mean, I didn't expect much out of it. I had hoped that maybe it could be good, and it was significantly worse than I thought it would be. And what sucks is that I really feel like there was a potential good movie in there. A gang in this area has stolen a safe from a bank in Armadillo. Ooh, okay. Too many negative things, and I don't feel like spending $20 on something I probably won't like. I mean, I didn't pay. I saw it via other means. But yeah, it's frustrating. Same thing with Joker 2, it just sounded bad. I mean, I'll watch it, but again, it's like I'm not gonna waste money on it. I'll see it. If I like it, I'll support it after the fact, but got him. I don't want to kill the horses. Gotcha. Now he got excited when I killed that dude. Yeah, it was something I was interested in because the original is a 10 out of 10 for me, and Keaton has been so underrated for decades. Yeah, I mean, I love the original Beetlejuice. It was the first theatrical experience of my life, but so I wanted the movie to at least be okay. And what sucks is that it could have been. Like, the story elements are there to make a good movie.
Thanks for your help, mister.
But gosh, it's bloated, and it's really unfunny. Like, that's probably the worst part, is that I think I chuckled once, and maybe got a little bit of a grin a couple of times, at Willem Dafoe's character. but it's just a movie that has so much bloat. They're trying to do so many things at once. And, I mean, like, Winona Ryder's not doing a very good job with her character. Jenna Ortega's pretty flat, bland, you know, nothing interesting. Keaton's material, I mean, there's not a whole lot of good material there. There's some that occasionally you're like, if the context of the situation was better, it could have worked, but it's not there. Like, there was like one sight gag I thought was really good, but that was the closest I came to, like, really laughing. Like, it was one of those jokes where it was more like, I was like, yeah, that's a good joke. I didn't laugh, but I was like, yeah, that's a solid joke. That was it. Well, quirky horror film. I mean, I definitely say cause the first one's dang funny. I mean, I've always just seen it as a really good blend of the two. I don't think Beetlejuice 2 did either of those well. Like, they have, like, probably the most prominently featured new character other than Jenna Ortega is Lydia's fiance, and his character's terrible. I was like, I would have cut him out of the movie entirely. He is such a bad character. Like, honestly, I think that if you take out, like, the cringe factor, then the best movie to compare this to is Ghostbusters 2016. You know, and when I say take out the cringe factor, I mean, I'm saying Beetlejuice is like Ghostbusters 2016 without all of the cringe from that movie. I mean, there's a little bit of, like, allusions to, like, feminism and, you know, like, Jenna Ortega's character being kind of into, like, climate stuff or whatever, but it's not, like, it's not abrasive and overt, it's just kind of an aside, and you're like, alright, whatever. But so it doesn't suffer from all the, like, the woke nonsense that Ghostbusters 2016 does, but it kind of suffers from all the other problems that movie had. I'm just like, it didn't need to be all that. Like, there's a little subplot they get going that they kind of start, I want to say about 30 minutes into the movie, and it starts to unfold about an hour in. And I thought, this could have been the focus of the movie right here. And it should have been the focus of your movie. Like, Monica Bellucci's character they add in is utterly useless. I do not see the point of her character at all. Like, Bellucci's character is she's just there because she's with Tim Burton. She serves, like, really no actual function in the film. She's utterly inconsequential. Like, they bring her in, they're like, oh, she's trying to get back to Beetlejuice and she wants to take his soul. But it's something they only kind of are occasionally reminding you of. And then the second she's back up with him, it's like she's not like the primary villain. She's not hard to overcome. It's like, well, what's the point of having her in this movie? It's so freaking stupid. And literally all her other scenes are, she will go up to a character and say, where is Beetlejuice? And I'm like, how does she know they know where he is? And if they don't answer her within like 3 seconds,
I've just been robbed. You gotta stop him.
then she sucks their soul out. Even characters that literally cannot answer her. And it's like, oh, okay. And like they do this scene like 3 times. It's like, where's Beetlejuice? Doesn't answer. Sucks their soul out. Moving on. It's like, okay. They do this several times. I was like, this is so dumb.
I took care of this thief. Here's the money he stole.
You're a real American, Hard. Keep some of the money for payment.
Neat. I got money. But yeah, I thought like at worst the movie would be like a 4 or a 5.
Hey, partner.
I think I ended up rating it like a 3. I was like, gosh, this movie sucked. I mean, I've seen far worse this year, but ugh, it was poo. Gotta sell that meat. Yeah, it's bad. What do you rate the original? Like a 9. I freaking love the original. I think the original Beetlejuice is fantastic. It's one of my favorite comedies of all time.
Come on.
Wade Bassett. Petty theft. Alright, let's kill the thief. Well, we'll bring him in alive. It's worth more money that way. I like bounty hunting. Bounty hunting's fun. Ba-doom. And what also sucks is, like, I mean, like, there's a lot of movies that are messy that aren't boring. Because usually if a movie's messy, that means it has a lot going on, and they're trying to get your attention this way and get your attention that way. And it's not good, but you're not necessarily bored. Beetlejuice is boring. Like, it's kind of boring. It's like there's a lot they're trying to do, and yet it still manages to somehow be boring. Like, it's really trying to, like, just say, oh, look, you remember this from the first? Oh, you remember this from the first one? But, and all their plot threads they keep putting on, it's just like, okay, that's dull. And there's like, oh, well, here's this one. It's like, okay, that's dull. It's like such a waste of a movie. And it's one of those where, like, I'm literally sitting there, and about an hour in, I'm like, I could write a better plot for this. I can take this movie, and I can already see a better plot. This chick is trying to lure me. You ain't getting away, sweetheart. Horses first, I guess. Hold up there, sweetheart. Oh no, it wasn't me. I don't buy it. Dang it, I missed. That makes it worse. I don't buy that you were some victim. They said they kill me if I don't help. It's like, yeah, right.
I am now. All right, let's see.
I don't want to drive this thing. And you, sir? Oh, nope, no. I want to loot. I wanted to loot. Loot. There we go. Loot.
Let's go.
They're just coming up on this and they're like, what the heck happened? go with the volcanic pistol.
Show yourself, Wade!
Or stay out of it. Whoa. Oh my gosh. That's right, fool. This is the best glitch ever. You wanna mess with me? Yep, this is usable footage right here. Hey, I don't do this to everybody, but exactly. Yeah. There we go. That was great. No, I want the money. I want the money. He's worth a pretty penny.
Comfortable?
Uh-oh. Alright. Get us a path here.
Your life won't be worth dog spit.
Let's try to get through here into the open a little bit. It's like, dude, you realize you're gonna get hanged. That's how this works.
Let's go.
Ah, we're back with the McFarlanes. Neat.
Come on, easy up now.
We'll take it from here. Here's your payment.
Nice. 220. I'm not your friend, pal. I'm not your pal, buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend. Nice. Ah, we can do a little night watch.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stay close to Charlie. Hey, mister.
You know, in Vietnam, we were told to do the opposite. Come on, doggy. Come on, dog. Find something. I want to lasso something. I think this dog is retarded.
That's coming from near the chickens.
Finally. Quick, lasso a chicken. Kill a coyote? I thought it was lassoing stuff. We didn't catch the coyote alive. Oh, I thought I could get up there.
Sure shooting. Thank you, kind.
Well, hello.
Well, $32 to kill a coyote. Alright. That's simple. What's the time on this? It's 10.
Howdy. See you
I'm
later.
sorry, pal.
Wanna play?
I do want to play a game of horseshoes. Those aren't bad. Those are some decent shots.
Whoa! Eyesight getting bad?
He got me on one. Because we bet money this time. They make it a little harder the more you bet. Bet like 5 though. Jeez.
I seen Grandma throw better.
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to forfeit out. Oh well, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine.
Seems there's something big hanging in the air. Could be good or...
It took us to about a little before 5 a.m. He's in plain view. Okay. Bonnie is a girl boss. What's going on, Vex? I mean, she's a good kind of... I mean, I like Bonnie. I think she's a pretty cool character. Though you'll probably not. You're being somewhat facetious, I think. I mean, she definitely has some feminism in her. I know you're trolling. But there are people who actually kind of think that, believe it or not. It's kind of weird. Those people are gay. Watching Gossip Girl, huh? How much? Well, I'm obviously not watching Gossip Girl. I'm playing this, and I just finished Beetlejuice, which sucked. Freaking Beetlejuice, too. Gosh, that was terrible. I think she was just a mouthy biatch. I mean, like I said, I like Bonnie. I think her character is a entertaining, like, kind of hardened Western gal. I think Sadie's a better character. I like Sadie a good deal more. But
Mr. Marston, sir, John Marston.
yeah, I mean, I love the first Beetlejuice, but I mean, I think whether you're a fan of the first or not, the second one's garbage. I know Leon said he liked it, but you know, that's Leon. I'm kind of struggling to figure out what he liked about it. Like, there's some movies that people say they like where it's like, yeah, I get it. I'm trying to find what's likable about the movie, so I can try to understand why people do. It's not funny. It's not a funny movie. It's really messy. I think they could have made a good movie.
I'll give you insight. I'll show you what your guts look like.
Please, sir,
But gosh, I was like, this is freaking crap.
I'm thinking about how much of my time you're wasting.
But I don't even know what's to be. Like, well, here's like, okay, Ortega. They actually could have built the movie around her character, because the plot thread that starts to develop around her is probably the most interesting, and really should have been the movie. But they don't really, like, you don't even see where that whole thing is going until over an hour in. Like, it starts about a half hour in, and then it starts to develop about an hour in, so it's like, okay. And then it ends really abruptly. You're just like, oh, okay, I guess it's over. Bellucci's character serves zero function. She shows up, she asks, where's Beetlejuice? Sucks out a guy's soul, and she does this 2 other times. Where's Beetlejuice? Doesn't answer. Sucks out the soul. She does this 3 times, and then she shows up at the end of the movie, and they beat her pretty easily. It's like, there's no point to her character. She's there because she's, you know, dating Tim Burton. That's it. That is literally it. She's utterly wasted. But yeah, what a... I mean, I thought at worst I would rate that movie like a 4 or a 5. But yeah, I mean, it's like this... And there is a big distinction for me between a 3 and a 4. 4 is where it's like, I consider it bad, but I kind of get what people like about it. Once I go down to 3, it's like, I'm just saying, no, the movie's terrible. So it's like, yeah, Beetlejuice 2 is a 3. It's terrible. It's legitimately terrible. I say we shoot tar and feathers.
If science is not your forte, good day, one and all.
Should I really be allowed to shoot back in this scenario, given the fact that they're kind of justified? Have I encountered Landon Ricketts yet? Oh no, that's not till I get to Mexico. Though I'm probably not super far from that if I'm already... I've got the missions from the guy Irish available, so... It's not too long before I guess I get to Mexico. I say we kiss him and play with his butt. Excuse me? Oh, Landon Ricketts is freaking awesome. It's the Winchester. Well, he's gone. Winchester's got a little more pop. You don't have to tell me. I was there. Alright, let's anger the PETA crowd here. Throw the guy off the horse.
Nonsense.
And again.
Science, rocky road. Oh, shot. I bet Louis Pasteur didn't have to deal with this shit. Ignorant dickers.
I don't know.
Oof. Wow, that horse took 2 bullets to the leg. I ain't messing with that horse after this. He's a freaking Chad. Yeah. I love blowing stuff up.
For a man of the people, you sure ain't very popular.
I am up against the weight of plebeian ignorance, my boy. Keep that gun at the ready, my dear boy.
Maybe you need
I kind of also like that when you get to Mexico,
Never give up on science, John.
sand people do. Yeah, they do.
How can these
But
people
I think
harbor such bitterness?
one of the interesting things is when you get to Mexico, you're basically helping a communist revolutionary, and you realize pretty quickly he's an absolute piece of garbage.
Yes, you got him.
He's still dangling from his horse. And this game is this game is very anti-government, which I'm like, yeah, I get it. Alright, a little more to that. Oh man, he's still alive.
Keep your eye out, John.
Wow, he must have really screwed over a lot of people. When they're setting up like dynamite carts and all that, it's like, dude, what kind of salesman are you? Jeez. My gosh. It's like, I know the guy's a snake oil merchant, but this seems like a gross overreaction.
Hang in there, John. Not far now.
I think the bird's in on it. It's Crabane from Dunland.
Well, that was a little hairy. Thank you, my dear boy. You saved the day again.
Ah, what's going on, Israel? Yeah, this snake oil merchant just had about 25 guys chasing him, trying to kill him. It's like, what the heck?
I'm impressed with how you nearly got us killed back there.
It's like, is your snake oil tonic what did Bill Cosby use it on all these guys' wives or something? What the heck?
There's a meet at Rathskeller.
You're trying my patience, Mr. West Dickens.
Well, I'm sorry, dear boy, but I'm only an aging vendor of exotic elixirs, not the bloody U.S. cavalry.
If this movie were made today, West Dickens would be East Vaginans. Actually, East Vaginans would be pretty freaking hilarious.
Mr. West Dickens!
Ah, Mr. Marston. How wonderful.
Oh my gosh!
How wonderful.
He was peeing.
Ready then?
Yes, sir. Nearly, sir.
I caught him midstream.
Nearly, sir. I just need some cash to get some extra hardware fitted to my old Trojan horse here.
You what?
Never mind, sir. I can only presume that you have not enjoyed the benefits of a classical education, so I will not take umbrage if some of my illusions sail over your head, sir.
I won't pretend to understand you, but I will endeavor
Oh my
to
gosh.
understand me. Either we do this right now, or I put a bullet in you and get on with my day.
Please, I knew you were a violent man, Mr. Marston, but I did not think you were a stupid one. We need money to outfit my carriage, to turn a simple tradesman's vehicle into something more subterfuge. And I'm about to tell you how we are going to
Thoughts
gain
on
said
Devontae
cash.
Adams
Now, I
to
know
the
that you
Jets?
ride very well. So come, sir, to
I mean,
Rockstar Fork.
it could help them, I guess, but
Let's go, my dear
I don't know if
boy.
that's gonna fix
I'll
all their
show
issues or
you.
anything. I'll be honest, I almost think Amari Cooper to
Go.
the Buffalo could be more consequential.
How are you, John?
Okay, all things considered. Hopefully we can get through today without running into another army of your satisfied customers.
Onwards and upwards. I refuse to let the blind stupidity of the proletariat derail my calling in life.
Nothing blind about it. I'd say they saw right through you.
Yeah, I like it. I think that's a good one.
Everybody knows
I'm sure he's glad to get out of Cleveland. Holy crap.
I resent that
Both as a team and as a
I
city.
wasn't implying. I was telling. If you're such a successful businessman, what are you doing living in a cave?
delightfully Dickensian, isn't it?
If you say so.
Are you familiar with the concept of philanthropy, John?
I'm surprised you are.
Oh, I don't do any of this for myself, John. I hope you realize that.
You're crazy, old man. You seem to be forgetting that I've been part of your ridiculous charade.
Seeing a lame woman walk again. That's all the pay I need. It's been quite a ride, John.
Sean Watson is absolutely,
We haven't gone
yeah.
that far.
No, I mean us.
Yep, he is garbage.
Gap tooth creep.
He had the skill massaged out of him.
Brains and brawn. We should consider a more permanent partnership.
This partnership ends as soon as I have Bill Williamson. I appreciate your help, but I've just about had it with all your schemes. You need to realize what's at stake here.
I know, John, I know. Just win this race and we'll be ready. I give you my word.
Oh crap, oh crap. I was like, what is that behind me all of a sudden? It's like, oh shoot, it's a freaking mountain lion.
There's Rathskeller Park.
Come on.
Rathskeller. Well, it's a horse race.
Gentlemen, this will be a fair race. No shooting, stabbing, cliff pushing,
Or stabbing people with your guns.
neck lassoing, setting fires, or other acts that causes a rider to unfairly lose his way, or bleed heavily, or black out. Get yourselves ready. Set, go!
I don't think those rules should exist in any horse race.
Let's go! Nice job, here! Move! Let's go!
I like Drake May so far. Yeah, I liked what I saw out of him. I mean, good gourd, the kid needs a much better team around him, but... And I still don't like the fact that we put him out there, but... He definitely has talent. I mean, he some of the throws he made were excellent. So, the upside was absolutely evident. Honestly, he's got a good bit of Josh Allen in him. He just needs, I mean, I don't know how good or bad our offensive coordinator is right now. I mean, I'm not exactly seeing flashes of genius right now. But we lack the pieces to even show that. So aside from, you know, building up the team, getting a better offensive line, I don't know how else you remedy that. It's only so much you can do with no talent. Thank you, Bill Belichick. So anybody out there who's like, do you think we owe Belichick an apology given how bad we are? I'm like, no, because he's still a huge reason why we're this bad. He picked most of these guys. Say this also, Caleb Williams was starting to he's starting to look pretty good too. Jane Daniels, we already know he looks good. He's been the best looking rookie quarterback thus far, but yeah, I mean we're starting to see it out of these young guys. Alright, race. Caleb is good against bad teams. I mean, hey, that's saying a lot more than some of these other kids right now. I mean, Chicago's what, 3-2, 4-2 right now. I mean, you're young. You got to start somewhere.
What a fantastic spectacle, John. Let's take a moment to bask in the glory of our victory.
Have we got enough money now?
All right. Yes, once Seth and Irish have furnished their side of the bargain, I think we should be ready. Quite a team we've assembled, don't you think?
A bunco, grave robber, and a drunk. How could things possibly go wrong?
Also, Jacksonville is just atrocious. Doug Peterson make it. Yeah, I don't know what's happened with them. And yeah, Peterson probably will get fired. Though I'll tell you this, if he loses to New England, he's definitely going to get fired. I don't know how you don't. Like, there's no excuse for them being this bad. I mean, their defense used to. I mean, even when they weren't winning, they at least had a solid defense. Their defense is awful right now. Uh-oh. Okay, so here you go. Here's the Tim Walls side mission.
Hey, partner, I need your help.
You and every other fool around here.
No, they took her. They took my love. They stole Jim's heart, and they took her away.
What are you talking about, friend?
They took my love. They took Jim's love by them gangsters. They hide out of tumbleweed. Can you help me, partner? Partner, can you help me?
I doubt it. But if I head up that way, I'll see what I can do.
Help a fella out, partner. Have a soul.
So yeah, he's referring to a horse. I'm just gonna spoil it here. So yeah, this is a Tim Walls mission. Who hunts all the time, flags his guide, and can't load a shotgun. Shotgun, exactly. Yeah, he really looked like an avid hunter out there. I was like, beg your pardon? I ain't buying it. What kind of flower we got around here? This could help with a side mission. Some desert sage, I think.
That's what I've been after.
These pretty horses. Also, Belichick ripped the Jets owner, said, you know what, Coach Saleh did a good job with that program. I mean, he brought in a culture, a level of toughness, and competitiveness. I thought Coach Saleh did a really good job with this thing. I mean, I don't think he did a good job, but I thought what he said about the owner was correct and funny. I mean, I think Saleh sucked as a head coach, but I think Saleh's another one of those guys who is a coordinator, not really a head coach. But that's true of a lot of guys. Finding an actual head coach is not easy.
Load up now. Go.
Oh, what's up, Cannoli? How you doing? Yeah, weren't we all? I think we all made that move. I'm a little bit. I wouldn't say I'm sluggish. I'm a little bit tired, but not too bad. I know when I got up this morning, I was like, I could fall right back asleep for another 2 or 3 hours easily, but it was already like 10:30, 11, something like that. I was like, I need to start the day. Wow. Then I watched that freaking Beetlejuice sequel, and it's that watching the if I had been watching the Beetlejuice sequel in bed, I definitely would have fallen back asleep. Oh yeah, it is. I had a great time chatting with y'all last night.
I've come for you. A mercy mission. Your poor wretch of a man lost.
Maya hasn't been coaching long enough for me to know for sure what he is.
My man? My man's dead.
But people are acting like we were better last year, and I'm like, no, we weren't. There's a reason why we picked so high. Yeah, Beetlejuice 2 is. I rated Beetlejuice 2 a 3 out of 10. It's bad.
Then where is she?
Who?
Jeb's girl.
Who's Jeb?
Creepy kind of guy. Short black hair, mustache.
Oh my. This is Lucy. This is Jeb's girl. You dumb fool. Took it off him about a week ago.
Then you better come with me.
Yeah. We better get
Yeah,
her back to the man,
it's rough,
huh?
Cannoli. And the sad thing is like the makings of something good were in there.
Romantic you is.
There is a story angle in the movie that they should have used for the main plot. But instead, there's just this little subplot, this little subplot, this one, and it's just, it's a mess, and it's a boring mess. Worse than that. That's true, Boosh. It's like, yeah, that's like 95% of the people in this game.
You should have seen the look on your face, mister. I bet you thought you was being a real hero.
I should never have listened to that crazy fool.
Mercy mission. Ha! So did Jeb offer you some kind of reward for this?
No, miss. I was just helping him out.
Well, ain't you the sweetest thing?
I'm just like you. A real sweetheart.
Do I think Andy Reid is better than Belichick? I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, I don't doubt Belichick much as a coach. Belichick's problem was that he was a bad GM. That's his problem. He was a bad GM. But he was a fantastic coach. But, I mean, that's hard to ignore also. It's hard to ignore the fact that, you know, without Patrick Mahomes, Reid was still pretty dang good. You take Brady away from Belichick, he was pretty terrible. Now, you could argue that, well, Reed still had capable quarterbacks beyond Patrick Mahomes, and whereas Belichick really, he didn't. I think that would be fair to say. At least as far as my own recollections, I don't remember who he had in Cleveland. I don't. I didn't really know Belichick back then. I wasn't paying attention to Cleveland, and he wasn't Bill Belichick at the time. I mean, he had Cam Newton and Mac Jones, and Jacoby Brissett here and there, or Jimmy Garoppolo for a few games. And he did fine with Garoppolo on there for 4 games, or I guess 3. But it's hard not to look at. I mean, I think for Belichick's time and Reed for his time are easily the best at what they do. I think. I mean, it's hard for me to know whether or not Reed could thrive the same way if he had Mahomes kind of during the Brady era. But I don't know. We'll see how much Reed does between now and, when he retires.
Oh, I found her all right.
Come here, girl. Come to daddy. Oh, you're so beautiful.
But yeah, I mean, it's like, I couldn't necessarily argue with somebody who picked Reed. It'd be a tough, I mean, it's...
You got problems, friend?
Oh, I ain't got no problem.
They would have some really good arguments. Because all of Belichick's success goes back to Brady. Like, all of it. You take Brady away from him, there's just nothing there. Reed went to the playoffs multiple times without Mahomes. He went to a Super Bowl without Mahomes. I mean, it's impossible to ignore that. This Tim Walls mofo wants to screw his horse. I should shoot the horse. That's a mercy. Oh, gosh.
Let's go. Come on, easy up now.
Lester Duggar. Let's go kill us a bounty.
Come on.
Can a guy get a little ride?
Come on. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Slow down.
Well, let me see what we got. Flower-wise. It's more Desert Sage. I'm good on that. Critchin's Ranch. Wow. Huh? I thought it- There. Had a feeling that's what happened.
Thank God you got them. They've done all sorts of misdeeds. It's an honor to help, sir. You stupid.
What? He's called me stupid. I just killed a criminal for you and he gave me $4. What the heck? What a lousy payment. It's like, oh, you put your life on the line, did you? Here's $4. It's like, boo.
Why don't you join us? Come on.
Uh-oh, wolves. Yeah. Okay, I took care of them. Well, it's got some good value to them, though. It did get over the wolf. Okay, whatever.
Come on.
Uh-oh. I'm being invaded. I have a cat in my lap. Oh no. Yeah, go ahead, cat. Prop yourself up here. Why not? It's fine. Look at these beautiful bucks. They're dead.
Come on.
There we go.
Saving my life. Take whatever you want from my chest. It's the least I could do.
All in a day's work.
He wants me to take from his chest.
Easy. Don't think you'll be wanting this no more, friend.
Hey, don't run away from me, horsey. There we go.
Come on.
Alright. Let's go get this bounty. Hey,
Whoa there.
any good flour? Nope, I already got those.
Let's go. Come on, easy up now.
Alright, we got our criminal. Not like the last one where I was able to sling him around, which was hilarious.
Everyone, ain't you? Hope you like the time. I'm in for a good night.
Get down here, you bloody horse.
Boy, this is fun.
Alright. Uh-oh. We got company. Let's kill him.
You be a real silly punk treat me like this, you know?
Stupid pumpkin, right? What's up, Blue? How you doing, man? Is this a separate account? Oh no, the wolves want the bounty too. Alright, let's shoot these fools. I got the horse too. But I think of last night's game, I mean, I didn't watch a ton of it because, you know, we were doing MMM, but I saw little bits of it. I know it was wildly over officiated. I think I saw something like 11 penalties for both teams. I'm like, gosh, get the heck out of the way, refs. Jeez. It's ridiculous. Yay, more bounty hunters. Well, not bounty hunters, but, you know, retards.
You really must be some kind of cocksucker not have the eggs to finish me back there.
But Buffalo won, so I guess that's the part that I like about it, because I was rooting for them, but I know what I saw of Rodgers, I was like, Rodgers played pretty dang well for most of the game. I think he missed a very easy first down throw on that game-ending interception. Alright, I'm making some money. Alright, looks like old Irish is automatically next. Oh crap. No diddy, dude. No diddy.
He was awful rough to me. Why can't all men be like you?
You take care, lady. You might not be
I did pretty good, but that last pass should have been caught. Purposely threw it under. So the wide receiver could cut back, but he slipped on the ground. Josh Allen played fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, I only saw little bits of it, but definitely over officiated. I think that was the only game that old Seth Maxwell / Johnny Muggins picked wrong.
You got it all wrong, Welsh. All wrong. It was French, I promise. He said he was going to rip you off. Now he's ripping me off.
Here, keep on talking there, Irish. In about 15 more seconds, your whole world's gonna turn black.
What's up, boys?
Fuck off, boyo. This don't concern you.
When a man with a sing-song voice tells me to fuck off, it always concerns me, boyo.
Look here. This Patty bastard stole our gun. Tried to steal our horses. Law's clear on the matter. I never stole nothing, sir. Never did. Not in all my life. That French cunt is playing with the
Oh my gosh.
An effective mind.
Hush your mouth.
Anyway, you all got horses now. No one needs to die. Leave him be.
Who do you think you are, boyo? The bloody cavalry?
Sure.
Voice is really starting to get on my nerves, boyo.
And you're getting on my nerves.
Yeah. So your mom was busy put blisters on her back. Teach you Santa?
Dallas is such a laughable scum. Jerry got pissed today and told his radio employees.
And since I just saved your life,
I can't thank you enough for taking care of
hang on,
those
I
two
gotta-
degenerates.
Crap.
Untrustworthy, poor in personal hygiene, lacking in the finer qualities of a gentleman.
what about the gun?
He'd fire them if they
It's
kept
a be my
asking the hard
pleasure.
questions.
She's
Yeah, he's...
magnificent government
Jerry
issue.
Jones is a clown.
It'll be a bit of a ride, but we'll get there soon enough. Follow me, fella.
Everyone's all like, would y'all think that he should consider a coaching change? And I'm like, it's an ownership problem.
Alrighty, me
I mean, McCarthy probably isn't the best guy to coach them. I mean, but he's not a bad coach at all. But Jerry... I mean, you're hamstringing your team when you're signing these players to these huge contracts when they haven't done anything. Yeah, Dallas is a joke right now.
Who were those fine specimens
Finally
of
beat Mass
humanity?
Effect? Yeah, beat Mass Effect last week.
And boy, am I glad to see them bastards dead.
Yeah,
We all
Jerry
lived on
Jones
the
is a
boat over
freaking
few
joke.
years back, we did. Thick as thieves ever since, and that's right there was the problem.
Is it normal for friends in Europe to drown each other?
Never trust
Actually,
a Welshman, me
I'm
boy.
glad you're here, Blue. I was
He's
gonna
a
ask you
good
something.
so he should know. The kind of fellas who will
What did you think of Beetlejuice 2? Because I just watched it.
And as for that French bastard,
I was curious what you thought about it, because I know you saw it.
the thieving bastards are holed up at
Like, the only person I remembered liking it was Leon, and I'm still trying to figure out why.
Than a slut dog with their first porcupine.
You best not be lying to me.
Listen, fella, I didn't ask for your help back there. I don't owe you nothing.
I'll
doing
decide
19
what you
streams,
do and
yeah.
don't owe me.
I've had enough
Yeah, I
of
don't
your
stream
ugly
nearly as
manner,
often.
fella.
I mean,
You don't
I do
know
MMM, and occasionally I'll visit, other streams when I'm invited, but that's about it.
Two-bit slugs
I'm much more into, like, making my videos right now. Like, I've just finished the Rings of Power one, and now I'm working on my next one,
if they give you trouble. Go and
which I'm doing Halloween.
find that chap.
What about you helping me out?
I'll cover you from the rain.
But yeah, I much more enjoy making videos.
Piece of cake, fella. Trust me.
Search the cabin for the machine gun. Okay, yeah. I'll just search a cabin. I'm sure I won't have to kill anyone.
You want a cow? Come on.
Next to I thought Keaton was the best, but I won't act like it's as legendary as the first. It hit my nostalgia vibe, sold out theater. Did you hate? Yeah, I kind of hated it. I thought it. I thought the makings of a good movie were there. Like I thought. I think the little plot thing they had going with Jenny Ortega and the boy should have been the plot of the movie. But there is so much bloat, and I didn't think the movie was funny hardly at all. Like I maybe chuckled like once, because I thought the joke about Charles's headstone being shaped like a shark fin was kind of funny. But other than that, I didn't laugh a single time. I thought Keaton did a good job. I think O'Hara does a good job. I liked Willem Dafoe's character, but he wasn't in the movie nearly enough. Monica Bellucci's character has no reason to be in the movie whatsoever, and there is way too much focus on Lydia's fiance. He is an awful character, and it's just they're constantly putting him in your face. Because I mean, and that's kind of what sucked is like I feel like Winona Ryder I think completely phoned it in, and I feel like all of her character development is from that guy. Like he's kind of the mouthpiece for her character and her development. And I'm like, I don't care. I think this guy's annoying. I mean, to be honest, the best comparison I can think of, and this will sound harsh, but the movie I most would compare this to is probably Ghostbusters 2016. I think that it doesn't have the same like cringe factor as Ghostbusters does. But it has all of the other issues that Ghostbusters had, where it's literally just bloat and member berries that are just polluting the screen constantly. Now, the other big difference between those two is that, like I said, I think there is a movie you could have made out of Beetlejuice. I feel like there's a movie there. I mean, probably about an hour in, I thought I could write a plot for this that is so much better. Like, I would certainly rate Ghostbusters lower because it has all of the cringe, and I don't think there's a movie in Ghostbusters at all. I don't think that there was any reason to make that. Beetlejuice 2 could have been a solid movie. But it's just, ugh. I didn't care for it at all.
It's not here.
Like, I didn't expect much out of it, but it was so much worse than I thought it would be. But yeah, I gave it like a 3. I was like, ugh, this is rough. I didn't even really like the design of the world either. I mean, I know they used more practical effects than CGI. They tried to keep, more or less on point with the design of the first. I think they failed at it. I don't think the movie looks good. I mean, I don't know if I'd go so far as to say, like, I hated Beetlejuice 2, but it's close. Like, it's close to hate. But, I mean, oftentimes, like, when I'm thinking of, okay, how do I score this? Like, I would describe the movie as terrible. It basically, all of, like, on my scale, 1 through 3 is terrible. It's just terrible, and then a measure of the merits. I think it's on the high end of terrible, if that's any consolation. But for me to even get to a 4, I have to understand why someone else might like it, and I honestly don't. I honestly have a hard time seeing what people like about this movie. Like, I don't even think Keaton's material is good. He didn't, I think I was close to laughing a couple of times with him, but I didn't really care for his material either. I mean, he kind of felt like a passenger in the movie, even though he's not in the first one a ton, a lot of that movie centers around him still. It's kind of like the Hannibal Lecter thing in Silence of the Lambs. It's not in the movie a lot, but the movie is still kind of revolving around him in a lot of ways. His presence is felt throughout the film. I didn't get that at all with this movie. I think he's just there. He's just kind of a passenger amidst all this bloat. But to me, it's like, it should have been completely simplified. I think what you could have done is first get rid of that stupid idea that, Lydia's some kind of, ghost whisperer who's, really famous. Like, if you want to do the thing where she's kind of a spectacle, oh, no, it's not Thor 4, it's definitely not on that Thor 4 level. It's definitely not that bad. But Lydia, for one thing, should still be living in that house. I think she should still live in that house. I think if you wanted her to do the thing where she's kind of helping people, like she's a medium, she could be doing that in the way that her dad suggested they do it in the first one. That they have people come over like it's a ghost house, like it's a theme, like an amusement park type thing. But instead of that, she's just a standard medium. I don't like the idea of her being famous. I don't think that added anything to her character. I don't think it added anything to the movie at all. I thought that was a dumb idea. But you turn her into that. You have Jenna Ortega. She comes home to visit. I think you can keep the whole plot thread about her father / Lydia's husband dying. That's fine. Keep that in. I think that creating that distance between them works. Because Catherine O'Hara, you could kind of utilize her similar to how they did. I don't think the idea of her being a famous artist makes very, very much sense because she wasn't a good artist. That was kind of the joke, and she was a bad artist. So more like make her a struggling artist, but you know, her and Lydia are a little more close. Even if it's somewhat strained, I think that would be fine. And then what brings Jenna Ortega home is the death of Charles. I think that would work. And then you could have, like, because her and her mother are distant, she meets that boy down the street. But I don't think Lydia should know about, like, one of the things that irked me was Lydia having to find out that this kid murdered his parents. And I'm like, wait a minute. You're telling me that neither her nor Delia knew that story? Like, I feel like they would, I mean, it's like if you all grew up in this tiny little town and, because they said it happened 26 years prior, and I'm like, okay, so maybe Lydia was too old to be living in that house at the time, given the story they did tell. But I feel like Catherine O'Hara would have told her about it, or her dad would have told her about it. Hey, did you hear some kid in town murdered his parents? Like, that would be a big story in a small town, especially right down the road from them. Like, they should have known that. So the way you play that is, you know, you have Jenna Ortega seeing this guy and then not know who it is, but then they find out, they're like, oh crap, that's the kid who murdered his parents. And then you do the whole Beetlejuice angle where you're trying to get his help, all that stuff. It's like, you could make a movie out of that. Alright, yeah, no problem. But yeah, right there, I feel like that could be the plot of your movie, and it would work so much better. See that, boys and girls? We made a better film. In minutes. Better synopsis than what we got. We did it.
Where are you? Oh, who do you want? I see you. Get away from me.
Right here. Where's that machine gun, Irish?
Oh, Mr. Marston. I found you one.
Found us one, Irish. We're in this together. You, me, and an assault on Fort Mercer.
Ah, good old
Salt.
Salt.
From getting killed back there. And who you owe your life to, remember?
Not really. Happens to me all the time.
You don't want it to happen to you again, do you, Irish?
No, friend. I wants to buy you a drink. I wants to tell you how much you means to me, how special you is.
And I want to tell you that if you don't produce a Gatling gun within the hour, you'll wish you'd been killed back there.
It's the whiskey, sir. It gives me the memory of a newborn babe. It's innocent.
Waiting so effing long. Oh, okay, sometimes the attitude of the crowd helps. People were laughing hard at my showing, so it helped. I was happy to see Keaton again after 30 years. Just sucks that they seriously have to stop. Yeah, I mean, like, I could, like, maybe that's it. Maybe that's kind of what it takes, is because they're dropping all of these, you know, hey, you remember this from the first one? Hey, you remember that from the first one? It probably would be a better experience with a crowd. But, I mean, obviously, I watched it solo, so I'm kind of glad I didn't see it that way. Because I guess I could see maybe a crowd enjoying this, but yeah, I detached from all that. I was just like, this isn't funny. And all this, remember that, it's like, this isn't done well. Like, when they tried to incorporate, like, another singing sequence, a little song and dance sequence, like the Deo sequence, there was a reason that happened in the first movie. That's part of what made it fun, and part of what made it funny. The way they did it in this movie just felt like they shoehorned in a callback just for the sake of a callback. I mean, that's the reason that's there. Like, there's nothing necessitating a song and dance sequence. It adds nothing to the movie. It's just there to be there so you can be like, oh, I remember when they did this in the first one. Like, even like his office annoyed me because he had all those characters who had the shrunken heads, and I was like, that was a novelty in the first one because you had literally a witch doctor who was shrinking people's heads. And they didn't know. It's like you had one guy like that, and then he does it to Beetlejuice at the end. It's like, oh, so now we have a whole office full of them. Like it's a motif, and I'm like, why'd you do that? That's kind of lazy, I thought. What do you think of Tim Burton overall? I think Tim Burton was great in his heyday, was imaginative, and he's kind of lost his edge.
Easy there. Here we are. Let's stop here a moment.
Like, I'm trying to think of the last like movie he made that I really liked. It was probably like Sweeney Todd, which I don't love Sweeney Todd, but it's enjoyable and there's an edge to it. It's fun.
The entrance is plain to see, and there's a
I thought Big Fish was really good too. But after that, I can't really think of one that I enjoyed. At least that I recall.
And then return with a borrowed flat wagon.
I'll meet you at the mouth of the mine shaft. And Irish, I strongly advise you don't run off this time.
Hello, gents.
Cowboy, this is private property.
You like his Batman films? Absolutely. I think his Batman films are awesome. I think both of his Batman films are good. I think Pee-wee's Big Adventure is excellent. I think Edward Scissorhands is really good. What else has he done? I mean, obviously, I love Beetlejuice. I think Beetlejuice is fantastic. Hang on. Let's switch to this. Whoa. Oh, dear. Haha, he did. Think. Alright. Oh, nailed him. Haha. Like I said, I think Sweeney Todd's a good movie. Big Fish is really good. I mean, he's done some pretty excellent films, but anymore lately, he's just making junk. Like Alice in Wonderland, I felt like he could have made a good movie out of it. I don't hate that movie the way some people do, but it's kind of like his style, like a little overly commercialized. But there are good things about that movie that I appreciate, but it's not a movie I would likely ever watch again. Haha, he did. I'm trying to think, what else did he do? Oh, well, he did Ed Wood. Ed Wood is fantastic. Ed Wood's a fantastic movie. Ed Wood's arguably, like, while not my favorite movie he did, it's arguably the best movie he did. Ed Wood's a really good movie. So, as far as his legacy is concerned, he's a great director all time, but just, it's kind of what Tarantino warns about with these filmmakers who, they stick around too long. Like, as much as I would like to see, like, Tarantino keep making films, I get his point. I do get his point about, you know, at a certain level, you start to see filmmakers lose their edge. Like, you're not going to be capable of making great movies forever. Whether it's, you know, studios getting in your way or just kind of losing your creativity. It's not easy to keep that. Do I like Frankenweenie? I found Frankenweenie kind of forgettable. I didn't care for it. Though, Corpse Bride I did really like. I think Corpse Bride is pretty underrated. Now I know a lot of people attribute Nightmare Before Christmas to Burton. I do to a point. I mean, it's partially his movie, but it's not totally his movie. I think the guy who directed Coraline actually directed that movie, and had a little bit more say in it than he did. So that's not fully a Burton movie. And he didn't, I mean, like I said, he didn't direct it, so. Oof, that was rough. There's someone in the mine! Wow. Oh dang, I'm out of ammo for my volcano. That sucks.
Why you wanna die?
Is there anything up here? I wonder. But yeah, what I remember regarding Frankenweenie, I don't remember it being bad or anything. It didn't click with me. I watched it and I was just like, okay, that's enough. I never felt inclined to go back and rewatch it.
Too many of them.
I'm gonna shotgun these fools. Whoa, you're still alive. Planet of the Apes was terrible. I forgot. Yeah, it's Planet of the Apes. Oof. Ugh. Cover, dude.
Don't test me now.
That guy's having a fit. There we go.
Got me one hell of a widowmaker.
Y'all leaving way too many explosives lying around. He's on fire. Ah, the good old unconventional method of blowing people up. Yeah.
You got a problem with me? I'll boil you, mister.
You'll boil me? Oh, I don't think you'll do that. Especially when I'm blowing you up. Something with a little more range on it. Oh, shouldn't leave the head open.
It was always gonna end this way. Can I have this?
Ah, we need more westerns. Westerns are awesome. Ah, we got our little Gatlin. I'm gonna do a little bit of looting here. Sorry, just checking a message here. Alright, let's grab our cart. Oh, we have to go from the other side. Makes more sense. Hey, Whitey! What's going on, man? Good to see ya. Just redding and deading. You got your day, your tasks for the day done, finally? I've just been here playing Red Dead and crapping on the Beetlejuice sequel that I just watched. Off the roof and in the booth. Nice. Now animating more crabs. Sweet. Love it. I think the cart just ran over that guy's head. That should have been a crunching noise.
I thought I'd be looking at your corpse being hauled up this lift. Load up and I'll engage the gears.
How long? Been going 2 hours? Like an hour and a half. I started at about 3:30 today. I was finishing up Beetlejuice too. So, I got probably about another hour and a half left.
Oh, there she is. What a
Go 5 more hours, please.
gun.
You never know.
I got us a borrowed flatbed parked down.
Yeah, I got a good amount left.
Don't let go of her. She's a beast.
Push! We are shooting and carting. This is what Mario Kart should be. Oh crap, hey, you cut that crap out. I wasn't sure I should blow that up because I figured maybe the tracks would explode, but I guess they got some plot armor on these tracks, so that's cool with me. That's how it should be.
What did I tell you?
Let's go.
A short wee ride
All
now,
right.
and we'll have this executive peacemaker delivered to Old West Dickens.
Old West Dickens.
Just make sure it doesn't fall off on the way.
Yeah, you tied. All right. Let's get back on a horse. Let's see here. Wow, we are a long ways from him. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a little campsite and fast travel over there. I think we might be able to set up around here. Yep, there we go. So, let's... Funny man... What is it? Oh dear. Okay. I forgot about that little side mission. Wow, making a campsite makes you fail that? Alright, no biggie. Heading to the McFarlane Ranch.
Go.
Yeah. It's like, she says that, and yet... Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of sources are starting to report that her performing numbers are falling apart. Now, truth be told, I would argue that if they are falling apart, they were never good to begin with. I never fully bought the idea that in honest polling she was even close. I think a lot of that was subterfuge, so... But, again, I think a lot of that stuff when you report it is you're trying to galvanize people into voting and whatnot.
Here's your flowers, Billy.
Well, thank you. Not many around these parts would help an old man with such a task. Thanks again, stranger.
This is what Walter White's life would have been like if he had survived Breaking Bad.
All right, maybe just for a minute.
It's my other half, lovely Annabelle.
Much obliged.
She's looking thin.
This man helped me find these lovely flowers, Annabelle. Not half as lovely as you.
No, you don't look a day over 30, ma'am.
Wait, it's the fine air and the good living up here in New Orleans that keeps us so young and full of vigor. Annabelle was mentioning she wants to go up to Blackwater, ride one of those newfangled motor cars. Huh? No bumpy old horse carriage for my angel.
That's a good idea, Billy. I should get going.
Well, you haven't had your tea. And Annabelle baked her special blackbird pie.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Billy. I must have forgot. I've got an appointment with Planet Earth. Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, yeah, that idea is real popular.
Oh, we play bridge on Thursdays.
Now here's the funny thing. It's like, John, you're telling me you didn't smell that coming from that place? When you first stopped by here? I mean, it's like, yeah, I'll pick some flowers for you, but first you gotta tell me what that horrible stench coming from your cabin is. I mean, that cabin had to smell absolutely rank. Oops. I'm in the water. Alright, there we go. Hey, it's a campfire. Now, hopefully they're playing Liar's Dice. I want to play some Liar's Dice. Alright, I accept. Another guy wants to duel me. All these folks want to duel me. Alright, who is this? Cornelius Wolf! No, Carnelius. Oh, well, no wonder he wants to be shot. His parents misspelled his name. Great. Carnelius. Idiot. Yeah, there's nothing to defend. She's, you know, she was a former basketball player, right? She used to play for Georgetown. Honestly, though, the people defending her, it's a pretty minimal amount. There's nothing to defend. It's like the people crying foul. There's not that many. I mean, it's just a few idiots who will do that for any reason. But most people are like, guys, we see her slicing at him with a knife. There's no... what's to say here? Alright, that's Liar's Dice. I really like Liar's Dice. Liar's Dice is cool. Yeah. Ante, $20 to quit? To cash out? Alright. We're not doing that. You want ante. I like it when when there's like 3 or 4 players for real though. I know how Liar's Dice works. Alright, look at your dice. So let's bet 2 ones. Oh, you think I'm lying? You bespectacled fool. Yeah, really. No, don't quit. Alright, let's go. He bid 1-5. I'll bid 2 5s.
Have your senses failed you?
He bids 3 5s.
How good it is to see you.
I think he's full of it.
That can't be right.
But we'll see. Yep, he was full of it. Loser! Oh no, he had. I thought my dice showed up second. Alright, alright. Okay. Let's see.
Here's my bid.
There are 3 4s.
You're bluffing.
No, yeah, he was right.
Think I'll make a bid.
There are 2 1s.
Bullshit. Right. My bid. I thought I had one of those trusts.
He's kicking my butt on this one. This bid was 1-3.
My bid. You think I'm full of shit? I think you're bluffing.
It's like, yeah, he had me at a big disadvantage there. That's alright, we'll play it again.
All bid.
You're allergic to the truck. Dixie girls don't care who they go with unless it's me.
Alright, I won that one. He said 2 1s. I'll say 3.
I call your bluff.
Thunder? Yeah, well, it's in the game, so. Alright, so.
Another bid. Why are you sweating?
3 4s. I was like, oh, that horse neighing's pretty close. I'll be safe. We had a little bit of stormy weather when I first started the stream, but nothing too bad. I don't think it's still going. I don't hear anything. Then again, I have headphones on, but I'm going to declare the bid spot on.
I heard another train got lost.
Nope, he was bluffing.
Why don't I make a bid? I ain't no bullshit.
1-4. Ooh. he'll need to have one. And he does. Ha ha. 1, 2. I will say 2 twos. There are 4 twos. Well, we know that's a bluff, so.
We got a joker here. Unlucky, my friend.
Alright, I win. That's all I wanted. I like the bigger tables, but there's more people, but it's all good. I won. That's what matters. Now, let's go talk to the Irish. To the Irish. Ah, he's hanging with nuns.
Up, sister. Put them.
Oh my gosh.
Irish, what are you doing?
Who the hell are you?
Give me that. I'm your old friend Amnesia.
Oh, good. Blimey.
And I've come to tell you, if you ever pretend to forget my name or your debt to me again, I'll make sure you reach heaven before these two ladies. Now get down there.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Ashamed. Ashamed to know you. What the hell's wrong with you, robbing these gentlewomen and ladies of the Lord?
I thought they was doxies.
Ladies, I'm sorry about this man. He's unfortunately
I thought they
lost
was
his mind to the game and
doxies.
drink. At least I hope he has, and he wasn't
Like,
just
I don't
stupid
like
all
Irish,
along.
but he's funny.
So, please excuse us. Now, Irish, that Gatling gun doesn't work. I find that rather upsetting, don't you?
Oh, heartbreaking. Which is why I was just coming to see you when the drink got the better of me. Come on. I know where we can find parts for you. Mother-fecking Mary.
How about a drink or two, mister?
You don't know my wife, miss.
What you looking at? What you looking at? Huh?
I can't stand to see a
I
man
think
walk
that guy
away
is a
with
little lost in the
dry
drink.
finger. Can I help?
Drunk as I am, my prison in fine working order.
What a lusty specimen you are. I like
That
that.
fresh air's got me head spinning like a top. Can't be good for a fella.
Shut up, you lazy drunk, before I stop your head spinning with a bullet.
I resent that, Johnny. I've been working like a beaver on your behalf.
You've been working like a weasel on my behalf. Bushwhacking defenseless ladies of the cloth? You must have been raised on sour milk, Irish.
What are you talking about? I'm a good Catholic boy.
You're a booze-blind coward.
And you're a hypocrite, Marston. You
And
rob just
big
as many
gay.
innocent folks as me.
I tried to only rob those who had more than they deserved.
Christ, the church has more money than anybody.
Where are we going, Irish?
Just to the warehouse here in King's Landing. I'm telling you, Johnny boy,
Yo,
it's all
Frank's
set
on
up.
fire.
We're meeting this
Ain't nobody
Columbine
got
at the back door of the office. Hobbleton
Grand, you
cellar
wanna
by
come
the
down
name
off
of
that
Satan.
And he's got the ammunition we need?
Jesus, stop fretting, will you? I knows about guns front, back, and sideways.
You're gonna be real familiar with mine if things keep on this way.
All right, we're here. Stay close.
Let's kill some folk.
Damn it. That stuttering bastard said this would be open. Oh, well, we'll go around the back. Shaggy's probably waiting for us there.
I'm beginning to lose my patience.
I'm starting to think you're soft on me, Johnny boy. Can't even sneeze these days without you being there to catch the drift.
This is your last chance, you good-for-nothing shyster. You've already wasted too much of my time.
Yeah, shyster.
Keep your your eyes open. Shaky's all right, but I don't trust the gang of fools he runs with. Shaky's made the arrangements, and he'll...
Uh-oh. I don't think Shaky's doing too well.
Shite. Sounds like Shaky's only gone and got himself found out.
All right. Now all we have to do is find out who you work with. You hear me? Shaky, you wretched fucking son of a whore. Suck my again!
Well, he's the one who's like stutters a lot.
Don't sound like they're exactly...
I think.
At an old-time high. You sneak in and get poor Shaky loose. I'll go get the wagon. Good luck, Marston. He's a good man, that Shaky. All right, work your usual magic. I'll go get the wagon ready.
Ah, climb the ladders. Alright, here we go. Let's equip our Winchester. Whoa, crap. That was unintentional. See, Whitey, that was what we were worried about earlier. Like, Whitey, don't slide down. Okay. Let's get over here. Yeah. Alright, and bye-bye.
Just drop the gun! It ain't worth it!
Uh-oh, there he is.
Hurry! Get these ropes. Thank you for your kindness, mister. I thought I was a dead man.
My kindness is only as good as the bullets you can fetch up from me and your friend Irish. Let me down, and you'll be a dead man.
Uh-oh, more people with guns.
One hell of a fight.
Oh, crap. That's a lot of gunmen. Oh, shoot. That's fine. No biggie. I got shot. Ow.
Short work of them. Get out of here.
Wow, he even recognized the gun I'm using. That's pretty cool. Okay, I see some explosives. You'll take them on. What are you doing?
Do you want to die?
Open the door. I got you covered.
My apologies, mister.
This was the first footage I ever saw of Red Dead. Someone kept failing this particular mission over and over. Wow. Man, It has that initial part that you gotta be careful on, but that's fine. Did he say, "Come on, fairy chicken"? That's great. Oops. Fairy chicken. That's a great insult. Come on, fairy chicken.
More of you? Or is that it?
Quick! The ammunition's over here.
Now we're even. Half even, Shaky. You still owe me for them morphine pills to calm your nerves. Shaky.
You'll get your half. More, you dirty fucking snake.
All right, gentlemen. Let's go.
Fucking fuck.
Gosh.
All right, hop on. I'll get us out of here. This is a bad place
Wow.
to be idling, fella. Did you have fun in there, you and Shaky?
I killed a lot of men for this damn machine gun of yours.
I'm sorry I missed all the dramas.
You always miss all the drama.
Alright, while they're riding here, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Wagon, don't they? Teamwork, Johnny boy. That's my game, not just the glory like you. Damn! I knew they wouldn't give up that easy. Shoot those bastards! I'm gonna head for McFarland.
That ain't nice.
Well, that almost ended hilariously. I'm glad I brought my phone with me and I turned it up so I could follow the conversation. Because I was like, oh crap. There's a shootout ensuing. Alright. I gotta get back to killing. Here I was thinking we might have a peaceful ride back.
Seems like half the new Oscar wants me dead.
Out of the way, horse.
Just drive, Irish. You're acting like a schoolgirl.
Peaceful Piss is gonna have to wait, exactly.
Machine gun had better work after all this.
Get that fella around the bridge. I don't know if I can take much more of this. You're shooting at me. Jesus, somebody wants that ammunition real bad. Hell of a team, me and you. We should consider making this a more permanent partnership.
That's what they all say. Alright, next one of y'all to ride up, I'm gonna shoot your horse.
Well, I think you're ready
Is this on
for
Xbox? No, this is PS5.
here to take down a small country, fella.
I'm gonna need it. Bill Williamson's got himself an army.
I do not own an Xbox.
Or maybe not, friend. You're gonna be right alongside me when I take on that fort. After all you put me through, it's time you pull
How you
the
doing the
trigger
auto
for
aim?
once.
Yeah.
Show me what a big, bad killer you really are.
Yes, of course. What about...
Actually, I think I prefer to turn that off. PC, you got roughly a manual. Yeah. I think I'd prefer that, honestly. I mean, yeah. I think Auto Center is the that's the function.
I just hope I don't steal all your glory. Wouldn't be right or proper.
I didn't really touch the settings much when I first started this. I didn't even think much of it. The only thing I was worried about settings was how to be able to not turn off the auto lock.
Wagon rigged and ready to go soon enough.
Dun dun dun. Alright, so I got Marshall Johnson. What's over here? Funny Man. I thought it said I failed that. Okay, well, let's see if maybe I can fix this mission. Let's see. Stagecoach here? It is. I'll just take it.
I can go a little faster. Where to, sir?
Waypoint.
Gap-tooth freak, please. Why not take a nap in there? I'm just gonna have a rest.
Marshall Johnson's right. Just like Jonas Johnson said, we gotta follow the words of Johnny Johnson. Oh, we're not there yet. Well, thanks a lot.
Where do you want to go?
What do you mean, where do I want to go? Take me... Oh, you know what? Screw you, man. I thought we had... Hey, get up. Join the injured stranger near the crates. Okay. Okay. I mean, it said for a minute that I'd failed this mission, which I thought was odd. But I guess we can keep it going. Oh, crap.
Try shooting with your eyes open.
Yeah. Desert jog, anyone?
Let's go.
Wait, there's someone up there, too. Which that might be something completely separate for all I know. Okay, just follow the track. That'll be the easy way. That's a biggin' McBiggins. Ow! Ow! Need to get some cover. Oof. Does he have Deadeye in this game? Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was it right there. They can't right out didn't auto target just cause, you know. Oof, right in the nads.
Let's see what you got.
Right in the gonads.
Them bastards and gap-tooth breeds got my friend, Floyd. Please, mister, you gotta help him. I'm in a bad way. I gotta get to a doctor. We was in the rail house when they jumped us. Maybe he's still around there.
And then Natalie Portman. Oh, go Natalie Portman. It's like, hey, good news. You saved my friend? Nope. Found a flower.
You there, friend! Come get me out of this mess. I'll make it worth your while. I'm truly indebted to you, partner, but don't you worry, because I've got a way to repay that debt. Sons of bitches are hiding treasure in those caves. My friend and I was about to swipe it when they got me. Don't know where he got to. Anyways, if you get us to the mouth of the cave, I can show you where it is on your map.
Wild oregano. Ew.
Oh, hell!
Oops, bumped right into him.
We don't have all day. Come on.
Into the mines.
Good work, partner. All right, so here's where the treasure's at. You get me there and you get your share. You have my word.
You got a problem with me?
You ran right into the fire. You idiot. Did he just moth to flame? He said, look, fire! It's like, you're not supposed to run to that.
There's still more of them. Let's clear out this room.
Shoot me now or this is over.
Alright. Is he throwing a fit? Cut it out. You're weirding me out. Oh, he's got tied up. Who's this guy?
Jimmy.
Ah.
I know you were a minor.
I'm not, sport. This is the
I'm not. I'm above 18.
But I like getting a preview of being buried. It should be fun, but not funny, what?
Your eastern wit is wasted on my dumb western brain, sport.
Oh, don't worry, you're not missing much. I'm beginning to think that this article will be better written on a tropical island in the arms of a beautiful maiden.
Interesting idea. Now, can we get out of here?
Yes, please.
All right.
Still here for any reason? Oh.
Don't go that way. We got set them on fire.
Just run off home. Hurry up.
Dude, you almost rocked right in front of a bullet.
Hello to you too.
Oh crap. He got popped in the noggin. Oh wow, they took me all the way back? Boo! What the heck? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, right.
No hay hoyo más profundo que la
Let's go.
Alright, let's head over here to the big old M.
Let's go. Come on. Go. Yeah. Let's go.
Alright, and here we are at Fort Mercer. How far away is this from it? Yeah, we're close, so this might, I think this is where we're gonna storm Fort Mercer. So we're not long up from going to Mako. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Uh-oh. John's tumbling weed.
John. Marshall. Gentlemen.
Is that the German? Lord have mercy.
We must go.
Why? What's happening?
Seth has managed to get himself inside. But we can't leave it too long, or they will soon realize how very curious he is and remove him from the premises. Or slit his throat and watch him bleed to death. But for a minute, He will delight and amuse them. That's when he'll get us inside.
Okay.
Marshals of the law, when the shooting starts, take that as your cue to start awarding each other medals.
Hmm?
I mean, take that as a cue to get inside and clean up the mess.
Oh. All I care about is Williamson. It is vital we stop him.
Agreed. That man is a stone-cold killer.
Williamson's a proud fool. Question is which will win out between his pride and his instinct for survival.
Hero shot.
Ensconce yourself in the back of my wagon, John, so that we can make our grand entrance.
We get to play with a Gatling gun.
Come on.
Let's go.
All right, good. Now just stay put till I tell you otherwise. That scoundrel Seth had better not let us down. Once we're inside and I've lulled our adversaries into a false sense of security with some beguiling sales patter, I will give you the signal.
What signal?
The moment you hear a sharp rap on the side of the wagon, rise like the phoenix and start shooting like you've never shot before. This is it, my dear boy. A moment of truth. Me and you, John. One last time into the breach. This is going to have to be the performance of my life. I hope my nerves don't get the better of me. I'll be honest with you, John, I'm a little jittery. John? John?
It reeks of miracles back here.
Thank God. I'll be ready with that machine gun, my dear boy. I'll be a sitting duck in there.
Hey there! Come on in! Come on in! Welcome to my humble abode! Come on! Yeah!
Greetings, my good men. What would you say if I said immortality was at hand? What would you say if I told you I could teach you to fly? What would you say if I told you I could turn a man into a beautiful woman? Impossible, yes.
Oh no, he does top surgery.
Gentlemen, I bring you wisdom from the East. I have here in this wagon some of the finest goods, the best medicines, and the newest inventions available for you and your families. Exotic trinkets from the far reaches of the earth, elixirs that give vigor and strength. And for you men of physical skill and athletic physique, this miraculous elixir can keep the muscles supple and relax the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of vigor and freshness to the whole system. Why, some men have reported to me that after drinking it for 1 month, they can chew through steel.
What the hell? It's a trap!
There's a face full of steel to chew through. Come on, what? Have fun with a gun. Alright, that makes about 20 of them.
Fucking dang pig! Them cocksucking son bitches escaped the other side of the fort!
Alright, let's go.
Come on! Let's go!
He's like, I'm out. Alright, got him, and there we go.
You got a problem with me? Come on! I'm just tough to nurse me!
I think that's most of them, boys. Come on, let's regroup.
I need it more than you now.
That's the last of them. We still can't find Williamson anywhere.
Hey, it's the snake oil guy! Gentlemen, let me in, for goodness sake!
That fool must be hiding.
Men, it is time to start tearing this place apart and find out where he's cowering!
The sense of urgency here, please! Open the gate! It's the snake oil guy!
Get the goddamn gate open and lock it behind him!
Oh, we've got company, gentlemen. These scoundrels have got reinforcements riding this way.
Oh my good lord above! There must be 100 of them!
Sweet. Down they go. Waste the horses. Sorry, horsies. Ah, it's fun.
Bill ain't here. We looked everywhere.
Hold on! Oh, darn, I missed it.
Mr. Marston, we got a live one. He says, Bill's already run off to Mexico yesterday morning.
You'll never get him. Javier Escuela. He's gone to see Javier Escuela. That should make things interesting. Where in Mexico?
How should I know? Oh! Where in Mexico, you little shit?
Someplace near Chuparos, I think he said. Yes, bandit country.
Chupa feckin' Rosa. Well, I'll take you there, John. I'm real popular down there. You just meet me at the ferry. I've got lots of friends down south.
I'll see you at the ferry, Irish.
I'll just get me things.
I'm sorry about this, John. I guess you'll be heading to Mexico?
So it would seem. How is it down there?
Wonderful. A sweet, peace-loving people with the love of social justice.
Oh no,
May
they
you
sound
always
horrible.
find coin in your pocket. It's been a pleasure spending time with you, boy.
You too, Mr. West Dickens. Marshal?
All right, boys. That's enough.
time to head to Mako. Is my horse stuck behind the fort or in the fort? I think so. Am I not able to get in? Yes, horse, phase through the wall. Let's see if there's a way I can get in there. I'm not sure there is. Here we go. There you go. Alright, off we go. And Irish is over here. There you go. Have yourself a buck.
Oh, my pleasure. Come on. Go.
Oh, shoot. Kitty. Took down one of them cougars. One of those 40-year-old single women. Alright. Let's head over here. Alright, keep riding, keep riding. Almost there.
Let's go. My mistake, sir.
Move it, dearie. Okay. Close to the water, so he's loose. What the heck? Did he just grab his crotch? Did you kill that guy? How is it dishonorable? He's a murderer.
To the victor, the spoil.
I just finished the fight, as far as I'm concerned. That's my $6. Here we go.
Wonder what happened.
Yes, well, that's what makes you such an interesting fellow, Mr. Irish. Ah, Mr. Marston, I've come to wish you well. How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
It seems that our friend Mr. Irish here is well connected south of the border.
Oh, it's true. They love me down there. It's like a second home. I've got more friends than you could shake a stick at, should you so desire.
So you know the way?
Oh, it's easy. We just get on me raft here and let the current sweep us away to paradise. Come on then, Dovey.
I'm not sure your idea of paradise and mine are quite the same, Irish.
Relax. We'll have a great time.
Is that Jose's voice actor?
No bother.
I don't know.
I hope so.
Hey, come on now. Look at it this way. I know
That's a good question, actually.
Pals, but, you know, have I ever done you wrong?
No, but not through lack of
Let
trying.
me check real quick.
You boys have fun down there. I shall miss you, John Marston.
Thank you. Where are you headed?
You know me? Oh, London or Paris or maybe Peking. I'm a traveling man, sir. This land is much too small for the likes of me.
Well, try not to get yourself killed.
Oh, well, yes.
Yeah.
Science are not a very loved bunch in this land of.
Let's see, Hosea
to the civilized world, where men like myself
is played by Curzon Double,
Have fun.
and he did.
The same to you.
Let's see. Nope, it's not that the guy. It's not the same guy.
Nice of you to turn up for once, Irish.
What do you mean?
In usual fashion, you conveniently missed all the action at Fort Mercer.
What can I say? I woke up with me head in a pair of tits, and it felt ill-mannered not to get reacquainted with you.
At least you got your priorities straight.
You know me, Johnny boy. I'll be late.
Yeah, Wes Dickens is played by a guy named Don Creech. Separate fella. Oh crap.
There's too many of them. Cut the rope. We drift downriver.
Oh my God.
Is that a woman? It's a woman. That was a bandita.
I'll reach this floated tinderbox once we lose these sons of bitches. Reload from that box at the back. Ethan, you got it all wrong. It wasn't me. Sakes alive.
Guess I'll make a gunman after all.
Alright, get him. Oh.
So much for a warm Mexican welcome. I'll be bumping backward. Watch it, 2 more on her.
Alright.
Get the hell away from me!
Ah, he sunk into the water. There should be gators in here. That'd be cool.
For the love of God! Ain't you got some...
Oh my gosh. It's gonna explode. It shall catch some peckers to be sucking.
I don't believe it. This ain't exactly the
They have a better border security than we do.
Not ones to forgive and forget, these fellas. I'd give up now if I was you!
What the hell did you do to these fellas?
Go to hell, you dog-fondling bastards!
This is getting ugly. Don't make me shoot you now. Ain't your life worth living?
Alright.
Wild fighting, and I'll go out of it fighting.
I expect you'll go out of it pissing your pants.
Burn.
This is the 4th time your so-called friends have nearly got me killed. I thought you said they loved you over here.
They do. At least the lassies do. Oh, them big brown eyes. Turn stone into butter they would. And the Mexicans know how to make a bottle of liquor too. Oh, that pulque? Now there's a drink as would take the frost out of a frosty morning. Oh, you're gonna have some fun.
I'm just here for Bill Williamson.
Well, I'm glad to be back. This place is a wild devil's paradise.
Apart from the fellers trying to kill you.
Down here they call me El Rato, the cat, on account of my stealth and cunning.
I'm pretty sure Rato means rat, my friend. I like it though. A little more inventive than Irish.
Well, you Americans never were very creative with your use of language, was you, John Marston?
You just said the Mexicans came up with it, though.
Shite! There's more fools behind that rock! Go to hell out here!
Now what next?
Oh my good lord! You know who I am!
I haven't stepped foot in this country and they're already trying to...
Still insist on fraternizing with the notorious Irish outlaw.
I was wondering if I could shoot that dynamite out of the sky. But you might actually be able to. I just didn't hit it. Probably not a simple thing to do.
You want more?
He didn't make it.
You tell me. You must have been called it a few times.
On the cliff to your left. Forward side.
I'm wide open here. So much for your damn connections, Irish.
I wanted a union next to you, right? You must be thinking of another Irish fella.
More where that came from. You're just about dead.
I'll miss these escapades, Johnny boy. I really will.
I doubt you'll remember any of it, Irish.
There's a beach coming up on the left. Hang on. We'll be on dry land soon. Heads up. There's two more. Be getting out of that floating death trap.
Alrighty then.
Oh, these horses look fresher. Woo! And healthy.
Oh my gosh.
Before you degrade these poor fools any further, tell me where I'm headed.
Of course.
He just grabbed the horse's junk.
You do know people down here, aside from your friends who welcomed us on the way.
Yes, I think so.
Oh
I was real drunk last time I was here, John. You know how it is. I met an American guy, saw him shoot a man, drank with him in the village of Chuparosa. Funny guy. Or was that Canada? No, that was Canada. Guy here, not funny, but he's real nice. Failing that, you could try the provincial governor, Colonel something or other, some Spanish name. He's based out of Escalera. Played three-card stud with him. Or was it four-card Monty? I forget. He was a real nice chap. Maybe he was a real bastard. I was real drunk last time, John.
Well, thanks a lot for your help. Oh, let me guess. You gotta be on your way.
The famed hospitality isn't what it once was, and I've never been known to overstay me welcome. So off I go to greener pastures. Good luck, John. You're an angry and a back ugly man, but not a bad one.
Let's see, there's the Santa here. Oh, there's Landon Ricketts. We'll go towards Mr. Ricketts. I do like this part. This is cool.
Step in front of a runaway train, just to feel alive again. Pushing forward through the night, aching just to hurry aside. It's so far away. It's so far away. so far, so far away. Who are you trying to impress? Steadily creating mess.
I didn't know they used the full soundtrack. Yeah. I think there's 2 instances in this game where they use a more like lyrical song. They're obviously at pivotal moments. But yeah, I always thought this was pretty cool how they used it. Have you taken out any bosses yet? I mean, Fort Mercer is like the first like really big kind of like shootout like kind of event, but obviously you don't get Bill Williamson there. You get him here. Bill you find here in Mexico. You actually get him and Javier Escuela together. Yeah, basically they say like Bill once he knew you all were coming, he went down to Mexico to hide with Escuela. This needs his own movie dedicating to killing Bill. You know? Alright, about here.
Let's go. Easy.
I always thought that was a cool little thing. It's like if you find animals that are rare and then you sell them in an area that doesn't normally have them, they're worth more. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Chuparosa. The horse is now your trusty seed. It's like, not really. It's just one that got gifted to me.
¡Hey, gringo! ¿Hablas español?
No, sir. Pardon, pero yo habla un solo poquito español. ¿Habla English?
Oh, sí, gringo. Hablo mucho inglés. Sí. Hablo filthy fucking bean eater. Hablo slippery little Mexican. Hablo little piece of shit. Shit. ¿Comprende, amigo? ¿Comprende? Hey, What are you doing here, Gringo? I don't remember inviting you to my country.
I don't think you did, amigo. I mean you no harm.
You mean us no harm? This is funny. What harm could you do to us exactly?
Well, a bit.
Nothing, amigo. Now, I appreciate the welcome committee, but I'd hate to spoil a beautiful afternoon on such beautiful land with any further unpleasantries.
Afternoon.
Excuse me?
Hold it, Gringo. I think you're forgetting something. A little taxation. I have a large family.
Very big. I too have a family friend. So that we may see our families again, I suggest we part ways amicably.
Taxes.
Can I see the boots, Gringo?
I think you can see them from where you're standing just fine, senor.
Take off the boots, Americano.
As you wish.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed, sir. What a great way to improve border relations. An illiterate farmer crossing the river, coming into their civilization and butchering the local peasants. Thank you very much, sir.
Don't mention it, old man.
You kill peasants, you become a peasant.
I never aspired to be anything more.
I wouldn't call them peasants, I'd call them
A
thugs.
socialist, huh?
Gross.
No wonder you left America.
Many things. Most of them bad. But a man of political principles? No.
Well, then I fear Mexico may not be for you, sir.
Don't you worry about me.
But no, in all honesty, no, Landon Ricketts here is actually really cool.
An angry man a long way from home, a man who handles a gun as sloppy as you.
I can handle a gun okay, partner.
As long as you're killing quail or peasants. But if you have to face another man, you don't stand a chance.
Yeah, the bigger aspect of his lesson here is not that he killed these guys, it's that he didn't think he was very good at it.
And you?
I never had a name, mister. I was raised in an orphanage.
A real American. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Well, you won't make it in the circus, but you can shoot. Keep on practicing.
Thank you, old man.
Now, who are you?
I'm murdering those
No
bottles.
one interesting. Who are you?
Landon Ricketts. Not a name that means much anymore.
Means a little. You were famous when I was a boy.
Yeah, killing men's a strange kind of fame. I was the fastest in my time. I must have been. I'm the only one left.
What are you doing here?
Living quietly. Waiting.
For what?
I don't know. And you?
I'm looking for a couple of men. Bill Williamson, Javier Escuela. Escuela's from here.
It could be. This whole place is teeming with Americans on the run. Mercenaries, locals hell-bent on revolution.
Revolution? Another one?
Yeah. Never really ends. This whole place has been a hotbed for revolution since before the Spanish left. Now there's another local guy running around promising the peasants their freedom. Just like the last 2 or 3. Local government, foul bunch. Colonel Allende, he runs this place like a feudal king. He's an awful individual.
Is that so?
Yeah. Until someone puts a bullet in his head. Come on, let's get back to it. You gotta keep that back straight. Otherwise it makes the gun jump. See if this Schofield makes a difference. Now that's a real gun.
That's the ability I want.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it?
And I get to pick my Deadeye spots. Way more fun. I always forget when I start this that you have to wait till this part of the game before you get that ability.
Scaring the life out of the locals. I say we put your newfound skills to the test while doing a public service for the good people of Chuparosa. Here we'll do. I'm gonna scare up some birds. Let's see if you can take down more than one at a time.
Yeah. Hang on. There's more. These are big old birds. Sorry, I need their feathers and shit. Yeah. Oh, I guess you can't go that far away. He's like, I have to be able to see you without my spectacles.
I'm gonna scare up some birds. Let's see if you can take down more than one at a time.
Let's see if you can scare up more than 4 at a time. If you do say so yourself. Alright. Alright. Hey, hold up, Landon.
Are you coming? I'd like to pretend I'm a busy man.
Ay, Señor Ricketts! Señor Ricketts! Señor Ricketts! Señor Ricketts! Por favor, señor. Our bank wagon's under attack just outside of town. We need your help again.
Whoa, slow down, Ramon. We'll take care of it.
Thank you, senor. Again, you are the savior of this town.
Well, my friend, are you ready to take a less theoretical exam?
Sure. I don't think I ever rode with no savior before.
Come on, these people need me.
Our horses look the same.
Work. Let's go.
Hang on, turn this waypoint off.
What the hell? So
What?
why are you looking for these two men?
It's a long story. We used to ride together. We was all friends once.
Only a buzzard feeds on his friends. There must be a high bounty on their heads.
What would you do if somebody took the people you love and told you they'd die if you didn't do as they asked?
I'd show them what a big mistake they'd made. There they are. Follow me.
I'll kill you!
Oh, he killed the other guy, I think. Oh no, okay, he's alright. I thought for a sec he had fallen over dead.
Keep your eyes peeled. These bandits don't give up easily.
I can see you haven't lost your touch, Landon.
Nobody said I had. You talk real big for a boy who couldn't shoot straight a half hour ago.
And you talk big for an old man who can't stand up straight.
Yeah, will you talk straight for a man who likes them big more? I don't know. what that means.
Go on, just like I taught you. Good work, boys. Now let's get this wagon back where it belongs.
So much for this quiet life of yours, Mr. Ricketts.
I didn't say I'd become a coward. I'm not gonna stand by and watch good beats.
They don't know how lucky they are.
Yeah, right. My sour can't be a little minute.
Let's go.
Sano y salvo. Nunca podré agradecer lo suficiente.
Buy me a whiskey later, and we'll call things about even.
Alright. Current Deadeye level, 3 out of 3. Alright. Alright, looks like there's a little place to buy up there for saving. For shaving your game. Arriba! Alright, it is, let's see, oh yeah, it's about 6:40. So, yeah, we've been at this over 3 hours, so I'm gonna call it here. And come back on tomorrow. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Had a good time as always. Time for your bedtime. Yeah, right. Oh, there is one part you'll really enjoy, Whitey, where the game glitched a bit while I was doing a bounty hunt. And let's just say I took advantage of it. It's pretty funny. But anyway, appreciate y'all joining. See y'all again later. Good night. God bless. Godspeed.